So it's the next weekend. We are going to start building the rear wall this weekend. I went and got some steel. I'll show you what I got. 2mm zinc sheet, a couple of sheets of that. 100 by 50 in 2mm wall. That's gonna be the floor piece. That'll take the contour of the trans tunnel and that. Got some 50 by 50 for the center bracing and the outside bracing. And then just a bit of 25 by 50 to keep weight down in places that I don't need the big stuff. Also, shout out to Max. He gave me a rear coil tower brace. He's got a wagon now and can't use this, so he gave it to me to use. So here's the back of it. Starting on this corner, you can see heaps of rust, and that's only gonna just grow and grow and grow. We got here completely caved in all the way down there, and then all the way down there. And then from the rear bar, you can see it's been hitting on there because the body mounts are crap. Got more rust in here. That's only gonna get worse and worse. And again, God knows how far that goes on the inside. We got this one. This is the first dent I ever did on it. That was the first time I ever did the $1,000 track. Another caved in D-pillar. And again, the body mount just going nuts on the rear bar, and more rear damage there. And the quarter chop is full of rust in there. You can see down in the back there. I can't get it to focus, but I mean, it's no loss really. She needed a chop. Alrighty, so we've cut the floor back a little bit more. Got rid of that rib. We've used one of those Milwaukee lasers and done some marks up the side and got our roof mark for the cut. And over here, I'm just making the rear RHS piece that'll go on the floor. So that piece is gonna sit in the floor, and that'll be what we build the slats from. We've got one door on so far, and that's basically the square edge that we'll work from. And we'll have like upward bits going from here, and then a cross section in the center. All right, it's 11:30. I think I'm gonna call it there. We got like a lot of the rear wall in, the back's cut and everything. I'll get some shots of it. We'll call it there for the night, I think. It's not as difficult as I thought it would be, but at the same time, it's probably more difficult than I thought it would be. But yeah, we're making progress. I'll get some shots of it. So we got the whole frame tacked in there, and they're all reinforced now. Got a rear sheet on, that's what's going to be on the bottom half. We've just traced around it, ready to cut it out. That floor handles up to the RHS real nice too. gone from here to here, you know what I mean? Like it's got it to ute. Is it a ute yet, Drew?
Oh, you can nearly call it a ute.
Nearly?
I think you need to train it.
Oh no, that's a ute. Bit of a milestone. The rear wall's on. Fucking beautiful. I was a bit cheeky. I decided to take it for a bit of a spin, and now it's all wet. I've kind of screwed myself over. But yeah, that's alright. She'll dry out. Got all the rear tacked in. The only thing I've got to do at the bottom there is these two little sections here, and then I'll start on the upper section next week. I've got to call a few window places this week and work out the size of the window I'm going to use and how they're going to seal it, what seal I need, that kind of thing. I've just wrapped up welding one more day. So as you can see by the burn marks on the back of the wall here, I've stitched the rear zinc sheet into all the frame now. And I've also gone around the entire top and welded all that. I've also welded down all the doors here. That's really tedious. You've got to do a little bit at a time, and you've got to move around a lot so that you don't blow holes and so that you don't warp the steel. I've also organized the top half, so that's going to be another piece of zinc sheet with 2 bits of RHS going upwards for strength, and that's going to be water cut by a good mate of mine, Jonesy. He's got a water cutter at his work, so he's going to cut that out perfectly. And then the bit that gets cut out of that, I can give to my glass maker, and he'll make a window and a seal to match it. I've also been submitting photos to the engineer that's going to engineer this chop, and I can talk about that a bit more in a later episode. But that's where we're at so far. I'll get some better shots of it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you're new. Like the video, give it a share, all that kind of thing. And yeah, this is episode 2. I'll see you again in 2 weeks.